Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I will show you how to use CRUD operation. So CRUD operation stand for create, read, update and delete. So we use CRUD operation to manage our data while sending it to the database. So in this video I will show you how to use CRUD operation in Node.js application using Express framework. So without too much wasting of time, let's get started. Even before we start, we need to configure our file. We need to configure JSON file. Let me install it here. Just write npm init -y if you want to create the default one. If you don't want the default one, just remove this -y, then it will allow you to it will give you option where you can provide your information, but I don't want to wasting time here. Let me just write it like this. I need the default one. Let me just click enter. So as you can see now, I created this index.js file. Now as you can see, it finished. You open it here, you see we have JSON file here. So we need to install some module here. I already type it here. We need to install Express, MongoDB and Mongoose to manage our database. So let me just write it like this and click enter. So even before it finish, you need some tools to test your API, like Postman. Postman is the most popular tools for testing API. If you don't know Postman, or you are not familiar with it, we can go for this extension, VS Code extension. This extension REST clients. So I will show you how to use it also in this course. So let me go ahead and start creating our application. So as you can see now, still installing, but let me first import the Express equal to require Express like this, then const Express out Express like this. So let's start let's listening our server after listing like this. So listening is taking two parameters. One is the port you want to listen. Let me put it like this, port. Then another one, the function. Let me use arrow function here. This one is just for the purpose of to know if our server started or not. .log server is listening on port, and then let's add the port here. So in here, let me configure create the port variable here. Let's say port equal to process .env .port. I will create the environment variable, but before let's leave it like this. Yeah. So in here, as you can see now, I created the app here, then our app is listening on this port 3000. So as you can see here, let me go ahead and clean this terminal. If you don't know how to open your terminal, you can just click on your VS Code like this, then control tilde, or the tilde is the keyboard beneath one, or you can go ahead and click here and new terminal. So to start your application, you need to install Nodemon like this. You can just write I for install, or you can write it all together like this, all the words. But because I already have this Nodemon, you need to install it globally. Just write like -G globally. No need to install always, but if you remove this -G, it will install under this application only. So each application you need to install it again. Because I already have Nodemon, I can just go ahead and write Nodemon, then space, then name of your file. This is index.js like this. And let me just run the code. The reason why I use Nodemon is it will going to restart whenever we make some changes in our application. As you can see now, our server is running on this port 3000. So whenever I make some changes, like it is like this, if I save, it will refresh like this and show the result. So that is why we're going to use Nodemon here. So let's just create our first route here. Let me just say app.get is taking 2 parameters. One is the root of your app. Let's just give it like this, and the other is the function. This function takes 2 parameters. One is the request that coming from the clients, and the response that our app will going to send to the clients. So as you can see like this, then let's say rest don't send. Let's just send hello world like this. So if I refresh, now you see our app refresh. So how are we going to test this app? We can direct go to the Postman here and create new API workspace. You can just click on this. Already click it here, let it open. I don't know why it's getting slow like this. Yeah, as you can see here, then come here and use this HTTP. I click on it like this, then we can come here and say local host like this, and then we can say 300 and then slash like this. Yeah, as you can see now, our app shows this hello world. So this is how you're going to use this Postman. And if you want to use that application also, we can go ahead and open it. Let me show you how to use the app also. We need to create file here. Let's say we need to call it something like rest.html like this. Let's just save it. So let's say, for example, let's say get here. You can say get let's say local, and let's say put it like this, http / local host column 3000 / like this. So as you can see here, this is the only thing we need. Then as you can see here, it shows something like send request. Just click on it, we'll see our response here. As you can see, this is our response here. It shows. So the status of the code is total 200. It's okay. So this is how you're going to use this. I will show you how to use it also to send data. So without wasting too much of time, let me go ahead and start creating our app. So we need some route here. Example, like we need app.get. Okay, I'll use that one. App.post here to post data. Maybe you can say something like block. Here, let me remove it and put block. Make it like this, and then rest dot send. Let's say post route. Let's say get block, and here let's say post logs. Okay, single. So let me just copy and paste it here. Post, you just said for example, let's see get block / id. If you want to get single block, let's see get block. In here almost the same. Let me copy this, paste it here. Let's see get, or let's say delete. You want to delete this, let's say delete block. Remove this off. Let's say this as page. I will tell you why I use page here instead of maybe foot, something like this, but this time let me use page like this. Okay, so yeah, like this. Let's see get update block. So like this, we need all those routes. So before we start implementing this, we need to create one file, our database schema. Let's call it model, the folder. Inside the folder, let's create block.js like this. So in here we need to import this mongoose cons mongoose where mongoose like this. Then okay, sorry, let me close this. Don't worry about this thing, it's just another extension that calculates the weight of the module. Then in here, let me just say cons schema equal to mongoose dot schema like this. So in here, let's just say cons, let's create our schema here. Then cons let's say block schema also schema. Let's create it, for example, let's say title like this. Let's say type string. Let's quad like this. So let's put, let's say body. Let's copy all this. Here, let's say something like this. Let's say auto, something like this. So this is our schema. In here you can just say cons block equal to mongoose dot model. We want to create the collection here. Just say block, then block schema, this name we created here, block schema like this. So we need to export it if you want to use it in another file. Let's say module dot export equal to block like this. So this will give us a chance to use it in another file. Show you how to. Then let's go back to our index.js here. Let me import it here. Let's say cons block equal to require. Because we are not using core module, we need to give dot to go outside this, then model, then block like this. So in here we imported this module inside our index.js file. So okay, something happened here. Let's say schema. Okay, sorry, we need to use new here. schema. I think what's the problem? Oh, sorry, it's not a function, it's like this. Sorry for this. So we need to come here also. Here we can get block, but before we need to post the block here, we need to target this folder. But let me go here and use this. Let's say block to see if we can get it. Let me use post. Yeah, as you can see now we get post here. So we need to post this block here. We can come here and set body. Then we need this JSON here. So let's use this row. Then in here you need to just put this file here. Let's say here I need title like this. Then let's say Java, for example, comma. Then here just say body, say body like this. Then in here say this is a post about the important of Java in programming. For example, let's say leave it like this. Then auto, let's just say blah. So this title, this site has to be equal with your application here, has to be equal with your schema, title, body, auto. We need to check it well. So as you can see now here, okay, before I even post this, I need to create the database. I need to connect it here. Let me come here and import the Mongoose here. Cons Mongoose equal to import Mongoose. So as you can see now, even if I let me set something here, first data here. Let me know the data that is coming here. Let me just create something here. Say cost data equal to cost dot 40. Like this. I save it. Then I can come here and post this data here. As you can see here, let's say I want to test it here. Here I insert all the data here. Let me just click this send. As you can see, we haven't received anything, so we need to put we need to use this thing, midwire here. I need to use this midwire if I want to force data. Let me show you. str dot use express dot JSON, because we need the data to come in JSON format like this. So let's try it again. Yeah, as you can see now we get this empty things, but let me pause this data. Let me console it out so that we can see console.log console data here. So we come here, let me send it again. As you can see we get empty also. So in here log when we're getting this empty, so I think we need to use okay. I think we need to use body parser also. Okay, sorry I didn't include it here. Let me put it JSON. Sorry for that. So let me just send it. Yeah, as you can see now we get this data come back here, and it's here also. So this is for this video. I'll continue in the next video on how to send the data to the database using MongoDB. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.